talking about actual business networking. That's why we're here. Now, I know a lot of you are very experienced business networkers, and I know you've probably done the exercise, oh, who's my ideal client? But often we get asked, okay, write down your ideal client, commit it to paper, but then we don't practice it or don't use it or don't put it into practice. So that's what I want to just spend a few minutes on right now, is I want you to write down your ideal client. And if you don't know what it is, make it up. And it doesn't actually have to be one person. It's about the 4th sheet in your workbook. If you don't have a workbook, let me know. It should be on the front desk. Sorry, I will get a staff member so you can help us. And there's pens at the door as well if you don't have a pen. So just take a moment and write down your ideal client, because networking is a part of your marketing mix. So when you market to a market, then you decide who your ideal client is. So for example, if you're a bit confused, for my property business, I market to a very specific client. It's generally a woman. She comes from a household of over $150,000. The husband, she and her husband or partner or whatever, they're generally university educated. I choose to work with professionals in that business who are open to learning and who are used to formal education, because my property business is a teaching business. I teach people and I want to transform them and I want them to take action. So I market to a very specific person, type of person. Okay, but of course I market to that type of person, but I have a lot of different types of people coming, and that's fine. But what it does, by marketing to one particular type of client and using that specific language, you come across as much more professional, and you come across as a lot stronger in what you do and what you believe in. Okay, so just take a moment to write down. It can be their gender, their age, their occupation, how much they earn, whatever you like, to paint the picture of this ideal client. And Sharon, you can give me feedback later, Miss Marketing Guru. I've got a few marketing gurus in the room, so I'm sure I'll get notes later. So after you've written that down, now what I want you to do is to practice it. And this is the little activity get involved part of the evening. Yay, that's where everyone goes wild. Or that's where everyone goes, no. So what I want you to do is right now, when you've written it down, is to sit there and say it out loud. Describe that person out loud so you can hear what that person sounds like. So if everyone does it all at once, you're not going to feel weird and embarrassed, okay? Because it's just going to be a room full of... So, when you're ready, everyone just, stop talking about your ideal client, because you're going to start talking about it to a real live person right now if you don't do it now. This is a rehearsal. This is the practice bit. Good, go. Sorry. Now what I would like you to do... You guys are great. I love a room full of talkers. That's why I got a microphone. And the reason why I've got microphones and a mini stage is because when we do have 120 members and when we do have 150 people in the room every single month, this stage will maybe be a little bit bigger and we'll need the microphone then. So I'm doing all this because that's the vision, because I wanted you all to walk in and get a sense of where this is going. And that wall is removable. So we would just go straight back into 2 rooms. So that's the goal, that's the vision, and I will get there, so do join me. Anyway, I got your attention then, did I? So, with your ideal client, now what I want you to do is go meet one person you either don't know at all, or if you're a major networker and someone you don't know so well, and you're going to say out loud, describe your ideal client to them. They're then going to describe their ideal client to you, and then you're going to think, do I know that ideal client? And then if you do know that ideal client, you get your diaries out and then you make an appointment and you meet each other. Because just meeting tonight, you're not going to feel confident just handing over a referral. I mean, if you know the person, maybe. But meet with them, get to know them and build rapport, build trust, and then you'll have the beginnings of a long-term business relationship. And then you get out-of-the-box referral form and you refer the person. So I've got these little forms because I want to keep track of how many people in this room and in our members are referring to each other. And I also want to have a little box where it's all just very confidential, in that it will be how much money you're actually making out of these referrals. And it'll be how much the business was, but who the referral was from. It doesn't have to be the client, but from the contact out of this network. Because I want to see how much money we're generating. And I just lost the microphone, didn't I? But you can hear me anyway. So go forth. You have 60 seconds to do that now. Any questions before we go? And do it. Go forth, go. You guys are advanced. So, how was that? Good? Anyone refer any business just then? Anyone know anyone's ideal client? Groovy. No? Oh, one. Anyone else? All right, if you know or if you think of that ideal client tonight, go back to the person, get their business card and meet with them. Okay?